Greetings. We're on day 3 and probably the final day of ranting about the Hall of Fame. Today I'm going to go out of character. This Giant fan is going to talk about a Dodger that absolutely needs to be in the Hall of Fame. It is my belief that it's a crime that Steve Garvey is not in the Hall of Fame. Now I'm going to go over some numbers. I'm going to go baseball nerd and go over some numbers on why I think he should be in the Hall of Fame and then explain why I think he is not in the Hall of Fame. Steve Garvey played 19 years. He got 2,599 hits. Now, if you get 3,000 hits, you're guaranteed pretty much being in the Hall of Fame. 2,599 hits are right up there. Garvey had a lifetime batting average of 294. If you're anywhere around 300 after 19 years, that's a Hall of Fame career. Garvey hit 272 home runs. He appeared in the World Series 5 times. When he was with the Dodgers, they won one of those 5. They won the 1981 World Series. Another one of those 5 World Series was with the Padres. He and Tony Gwynn took those San Diego Padres on their backs and took them to the World Series. Garvey was the MVP of the National League Championship Series. His batting average in postseason baseball, in the playoffs and the World Series, was .338 with 11 home runs. Those are numbers for a Hall of Fame career. So why isn't Steve Garvey in the Hall of Fame? We're back to politics. Politics are why Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame. Politics is why Roger Clemens is not in the Hall of Fame. And politics are why Curt Schilling is not in the Hall of Fame. The politics surrounding Steve Garvey was when he was playing, particularly during the 1970s, people thought that he wasn't the most authentic guy in the world. He was a major self-promoter. He spent a lot of time worrying about his image. And as I said, people questioned his authenticity. He irritated people. Some people called him a pretty boy. But whatever the reason was, we're back to, it's not the Hall of who we want to hang out with. It's the Hall of Fame, the best players that ever played the game. And as I said about Bonds, Clemens, and Schilling, you cannot write the history of baseball without talking about them. You cannot write the history of baseball without talking about Steve Garvey. His 19-year career and his effectiveness in the postseason. So this Giant fan is supporting a Dodger. And I hope someday the voters see it fit to put Steve Garvey into the Hall of Fame. So please like and share, comment, and subscribe so this conversation can go far and wide, and we'll find that shining needle of common ground in that haystack of fear.